Hi, this is John at Buchla, and I'm going to show you the 272e Polyphonic Tuner. It's four FM tuners that are voltage controlled, and the idea is that you can send a pulse in and advance through different radio presets and radio stations, and you could do this 4 times, or you can send a voltage in and sample and hold and change a station that way. And the polyphonic portion is that there are envelopes and VCAs connected up as well. So if you send a voltage and a pulse into here, it actually triggers an envelope and runs one of these outputs through a VCA. And there's a kind of a fancy voice allocation algorithm that makes sure that only the last 4 are ever playing at once. So you can hear 4 radio stations at once instead of just 1. And this is really useful for vocoding source material. So right now, let's see if we can hear this. So right now we've got this patch through 2 296Es, which are spectral processors. And we're basically using these to vocode the output of an oscillator, which is incredibly difficult to hear right now. Oh, there we go. It kind of depends on whether or not you get a good radio station or not. If there's not talking, you're not going to get a lot of useful information. You can see this is the incoming information from the radio tuner, and it's being applied here to an oscillator. So every once in a while, we cycle through a station that's got something going on, and we get some noise.
7. Southern California. Flow this. Jen. We're in lock. Some days. Horse on this beautiful sunny and so nice. Your long holiday and you are away.
So John, when you have 2 of the 296 spectral processors together, there's an internal coupling that happens. Tell me about that.
Well, basically, if you've only got one 296, you can apply the odd channels to the even channels or vice versa, and you can do some sort of caveman vocoding. And it's interesting, but it's not really true vocoding. But if you've got 2, there's a serial connection that goes between the 2. And all the outputs from these outputs are basically applied to these inputs. So it's identical to just running 16 banana cables across, but it's a lot less messy.
And you can still take signals out of these as well.
That's correct. There are signals that come out, and you can use those. You can cross-modulate one frequency with another. You could just run one envelope into here. I mean, you can do some really weird stuff with it. So.
When is the tuner shipping?
To be determined. We don't have a date on it at this point. We don't have a price on it either. It's just a prototype right now. So.
Great. Thank you very much.
Cool. No problem.